My best friend and I have been very distant lately, and I have no clue why, since we see each other every day at school. We barely talk, and even when we do, I feel like I'm forcing the conversation. The last 2 years were completely different. We were so close back then. I talked to her every day at school and always texted her when I got home. I was always comfortable around her. We were best friends. Now it's like we're just classmates. I see others getting really close to her and it makes me feel bad. I know I don't have the right to feel that way because it's up to her, but it frustrates me that I can't reach her when others talk to her so easily. I tried talking to her, but reached no conclusion other than the fact that we're becoming distant. I tried talking to her again, but she got angry. I don't want to change the way I act or force myself to pretend being someone else just to fit in or to keep our friendship. I don't want to lose her, but it's awkward and tense between us. Please help.
Oh, it's so sad.
Yeah.
Because this is something that happens in friendships, and it's something that especially happens in friendships when you're a teenager, that somebody who you've been really close to can end up becoming someone who you're sort of distant with because you're doing so much growing and so much changing between the ages of, say, like 12 and 18, that the people who you're really close to at the start of that period of time just are not necessarily going to be the same people you feel close to at the end of it. You end up moving in different directions.
You're changing so much during those years, more than any other time in your life, and your interests will completely 180 themselves in a lot of cases. Some kids who are super into, Little League and baseball when they're in 6th grade might end up being really into drama club by the time they graduate from high school. And, and you've got a completely different clique of friends.
In terms of, coming back together with somebody, that may be in the cards for you someday with this friend. But it won't be in the cards if right now, when you can see the writing on the wall and that you know that you have grown apart and you know things are distant between you and that neither one of you is really getting out of the friendship what you used to, if you keep trying to cling on that and just make it work just because you don't want to lose it, because you like the idea of it too much, then you'll end up just kind of burning it to the ground.
You didn't necessarily do anything to cause this. You didn't necessarily make some kind of amazing faux pas that now this person is suddenly holding against you, and so you shouldn't be trying to figure out, like, what can I do different?
And, that's what I like about this letter, actually, that she says, I don't want to pretend to be someone I'm not. I don't want to force myself to act differently than I would ordinarily act, just to keep a friendship. And that's the right thing to do. You need to be who you are first, and then surround yourself with the people who like whoever it is that you are.
This friend of yours, is developing different interests, and, she's maybe going to join the chess club, and you know what? Maybe you want to join the Dead Iguana Club instead. And that's perfectly acceptable.
Is there a Dead Iguana Club?
There is, actually, in the high school, in my mind.
Oh. So I can't join.
I'll give you an honorary membership. Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah.
It's the best day of my life.
It's pretty awesome. It's a great club.